Nothing happened. Hours passed, and yet there was no torture. Not even a single sign of anything. The island was eerily empty of screams and agony. Something had to be wrong. Why would the torture suddenly stop? The people became more anxious by the minute. Suddenly, the people looked up into the sky. A massive portal ripped through the space-time fabric by the mothership. Blagunski and Zabumski panicked on the bridge of the mothership. Something far more vital was at hand than running torture or anything else. Zeroy's heart sank, for he had never seen any other being travel through dimensions other than him. Something bad was about to happen. A colossal hand reached out of the portal, followed by 3 other hands of the same gargantuan size. The being pulled itself through the portal. It was at least 15 times the size of the island. The entity consisted of a large, rhombus-like body with 2 eyes stacked vertically on it. Floating around this body were 4 massive arms. It was Daimo, the god of gods. For every universe, there is a god to overlook it. But for every god, who is there to overlook them? Daimo was known as a second-tier god. First-tier gods overlooked their universes, while second-tier gods overlooked their gods. Daimo had strange properties about him. Time and space were seemingly irrelevant to him, like he existed in a realm beyond space-time. Daimo is at the pinnacle of existence, existing everywhere at every time, but nowhere at any time. Obviously, this state of being is far past conception for mortals. Daimo uttered his words through the thoughts in Blagunski, Zabumski, and Zeroy's minds. Your existence must be wiped. The one deemed Zeroy has become interdimensionally forbidden due to the material within his being. Zeronium should never exist, as it is composed of 2 of the strongest materials out of their independent dimensions. This composition of being puts the fate of all destiny at risk. Everyone goes quiet. Suddenly, Daimo charges his enormous fist towards the mothership. The ship breaks down, sirens blared across the surface. Blagunski and Zabumski initiate their counterattacks against Daimo. But out of their millennia of existence, neither of them have ever been so fearful for their lives. Rockets and nukes fire towards Daimo, but seem to barely scratch against him. Daimo swipes his hand at the mothership once more, destroying part of it and disabling many systems of the mothership. Many sections of the mothership commence their emergency escape systems. The island of torture the surviving Zephians were on started to rise slowly. Smoke blasted from below the island as it lifted off into the sky. The rivers of liquid phasium poured dry out of the ends. The massive phasium repository in the center of the island deployed an island-wide energy field to hold an atmosphere as it reached into space. Hundreds of other islands launched off, but many were destroyed by debris or even Daimo himself. Eventually, the Torture Island had now been the sole savior of the Zephian race, all thanks to the automated escape system. With one final blow, Daimo completely shattered the mothership. Before Blagunski and Zabumski could escape, Daimo precisely caught them between his massive fingers and crushed them instantly.